This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On first down, Boyle. And right away, he lost the football. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Boyle. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Tight go. Check. Lucky. Big grip.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the double. Mike Fofo. I'm going to come back to you. Kill. Small fire. 2 seconds.
On 1st and 10, Williamson gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Check 3.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Get that ball. Spoke to Mike. Mike spoke. 3 bud.
To throw on second down, Williamson. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Key to tight end.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns 45-yard line.
Mike spoke. Rip left.
Looking to throw on second down. Williamson, open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
Throwing on first down. Williamson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On second down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Williamson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back to throw. Williamson escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Oakland. The homestanding Raiders with the football here. Looking to throw. Williamson as they go to work on a foot. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Mike spoke. Not today, Ron. Not today. 44.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Williamson. Flush to his right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
A 23-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time. And they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On second down, it's Williams. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
60 outlaw. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Williamson looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Williamson. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. looking to throw. Williamson. Higbee secures it over the middle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Let's go, man. At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A good pickup there, 21 yards. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
94. Let's get it. Ready?
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready. Check. 59. Pilot, 64. Wait. Tighten up. Hey, Charlie.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 15, line. 59. Protein spill. Watch the whip. Hey, Haywood. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here I come.
Operating from the gun. Boyle. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Williamson looking middle, and that's complete. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. On 1st and 10, Williamson dancing to his, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. To throw on 2nd down, Williamson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is brought in at the 21. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on second down. Williamson got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Off play action. Williamson on the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Williamson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check 50.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And Bullock will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down now, it's Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's the screen. That's the screen. That's the screen. You go take. Go.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Turn up. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike.
On first down, Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mike, they're going to need some therapy after this. 44.
Back to throw. Williamson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Right there. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Shift! Watch the shift! Shift!
They'll run here with Lindsey. He'll have a first down past the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Alpha.
On first down, Boyle. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Boyle. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Cleveland Farrell in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's put that team on the hook.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, exit.
458's the mic. Stop your watch.
Lifting to throw. Boyle trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. They go play action here on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Raiders on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Williamson. He's got a man. It's Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
44, Mike, 44.
Mostert. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williamson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. 30, 10, 5, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
They'll run on first down. Sharp. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Now Mostert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Mike, 44.
First and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mostert. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Come on,
the Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Boyle. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, Boyle. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Boyle. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing on 3rd and long. Boyle. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 4th down, Boyle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Darryl Worley, and he's got room. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this? Check 37. Check 37.
This is Mostert. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Raheem Mostert His 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fella, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, and he cuts it left, and now room to move. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Boyle. He finds Beckham, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. Boyle. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Let's go, boys. Bring it.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
58's the money. 58's the money.
Ready?
From the gun, Boyle. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. He's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Boyle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Darryl Worley, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready. Hey, hold on. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.